guys, it's Sam, and this is Top 5 Wednesday, as well as this week's Booktube SFF Awards Book Babble. This is another crossover topic, and this week we are talking about our auto-buy science fiction and fantasy authors. I will link both groups down below so you can check out upcoming topics if you want to participate in the future. So I don't think any of these authors are going to be a giant surprise to you. I am doing more than 5 because it's a book babble topic, so I can. But these are not going to be anyone that is surprising to you. These are all of my favorites. I mostly stuck to authors that I've read multiple things by them, so I can honestly say that I want to continue to read stuff by them, not just one book, but there's an exception, who I will lead with, actually, because it's a notable exception. And that is Erin Morgenstern, who's the author of The Night Circus. I will buy anything that she writes. She's been working on her next novel for like over 5 years now, and I'm hoping it's coming soon because she's taken multiple hiatuses from Twitter and like it has to be coming. But I just know it's going to be years and years and years between each release for her, and that's fine. I will buy everything she writes. Another auto-buy author for me is Naomi Novik. I started with her with Uprooted, and I've since started reading the Temeraire series, and I just want to read everything that she writes. I really like her writing style. I really like the kinds of worlds she chooses to create. I'm really looking forward to her next book, which is Spinning Silver. It's going to be a Rumpelstiltskin kind of retelling, and I am so ready. She just speaks to me. Another auto-buy author for me is Laini Taylor. I adored the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and I am starting the Strange the Dreamer, is it just duology, very, very soon because that is a Booktube SFF Award nominee anyway, but I was gonna read it before then. I just love her wonderful flowery purple prose. I can't get enough. Then we have Brandon Sanderson, but this comes with a stipulation. I only am auto-buy for him with his Cosmere universe. Everything else, he does some like other series that are like side series that aren't part of the Cosmere, and I don't really have any interest in reading those. But any of his Cosmere stuff, I am working my way through, automatically buying as it comes out. I'm slowly catching up to where he is because the man releases so many books a year. He's a machine, but I plan on reading all of his Cosmere stuff. Then we have Kristin Kayser, and she was one of my original fantasy authors that I fell in love with. The Graceling trilogy is one of my favorite fantasy trilogies from the get-go. It's one of the first ones that I really remember reading, and I love her. I have yet to read her newest release, but it's on my shelf, like, peeking at me, like, please read me. But I plan on buying anything that she puts out. Like, it took a while between this and her most recent. It's another kind of like Erin Morgenstern situation where it's like, I've waited years. So I just plan on being in for the long haul with Kristin Kayser. Then we have N.K. Jemisin, another one of my favorite series with the Broken Earth trilogy. I am now working my way backwards through her other series. She has 2 other series that she's come out with, the Inheritance trilogy and the Dreamblood duology, so I plan on reading those and then just patiently or not so patiently waiting for anything else that she comes out with in the future. And we have Scott Lynch. The Lies of Locke Lamora, the Gentleman Bastard series, is one of my favorite series of all time at this point, and I will just wait patiently as he comes out with books. I know it takes him a while. I forgive him for that, and I will be patiently waiting for the rest of this series, and then after he's done with this series, I'll follow him to all of his other series. I can pretty much say that. There's very little that he could do for me not to at this point. And we have Mary E. Pearson. I adore the Remnant Chronicles. I am so looking forward to the next book in the Remnant Chronicles world that's coming very, very soon, and she just doesn't disappoint me, and I plan to read any series that she comes out with. The fact that she's continuing the Remnant Chronicles world makes me very happy. I adore her characters, and I can't wait to see what else she comes out with. I feel the same way about Marie Bukowski. Again, another series that I was reading around the same time as I was reading the Remnant Chronicles series, and I just loved and adored everything about this. I love the writing and the angst. She knows how to write some good angst, and just everything about these books are just like perfection. So I'm very much looking forward to the future of what she comes out with. Then we have Lev Grossman. I love the Magician series, and I think it's so unique and compelling and complex. I love how unlikable the characters are and how different the like twist on the fantasy genre is in here, and just like kind of an homage to fantasy while also being its own kind of unique thing. So I'm very much looking forward to anything he comes out with in the future as well. And last but certainly not least, you knew she'd be on here. That is Leigh Bardugo. She can do no wrong in my eyes, and I will buy anything that she puts out. She's continuing to write in the Grisha universe, but it's not even just about that. Of course I'll buy every Grisha book that she comes out with, but I am very much looking forward to her other series as well, like the Ninth House and everything. I actually am like dying for more information about that. Everybody else is running around about like the Nikolai books, blah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm excited about the Nikolai books, but I've known they're coming. Give me Ninth House information. I want it so bad. So obviously Leigh is like the #1 of all of them. Like, you don't even have to ask me like, are you excited about her? Yes. Yes, I am. So that is it for my auto-buy science fiction and fantasy authors. Comment down below, let me know some of your auto-buy SFF authors. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!